It's 4 in the morning. Your cat has a perfectly good bed of its own. Maybe 2, maybe 3. And yet, here it is, curled into the curve of your body, a small warm weight rising and falling with your breath, choosing you over every other soft, quiet place in the house. Most people assume it's about warmth, or habit, or that cats are, in the end, just a little selfish about comfort. But the science tells a quieter, stranger story. Because what your cat is doing right now, every night, is one of the most deliberate acts of trust one animal can offer another. Let's start with the warmth theory, because it sounds reasonable. Cats seek heat, everyone knows that. But look around your home. There's a radiator, a sunlit windowsill, a folded blanket, a laundry pile still warm from the dryer. If heat were all your cat wanted, it has options. Better options than a restless human who shifts and turns all night. And still, it walks past every one of them and settles on you. That choice isn't about temperature. It's about something a cat almost never gives away for free: safety. Here's why that matters. Sleep is the most vulnerable state any animal can enter. In the wild, a sleeping cat is a defenseless cat, so the instinct, carved over millions of years, is to hide, to find somewhere enclosed, high and out of sight before closing its eyes. Your cat still carries that instinct, and it overrides it for you. In 2019, researchers at Oregon State University did something clever. They took the secure base test, the exact experiment psychologists use to measure the bond between human infants and their mothers. And they ran it on cats. The result surprised almost everyone. About 65% of the cats were securely attached to their owners, nearly the same proportion found in human babies. So when your cat chooses to sleep against you, it isn't being needy. It's performing the oldest gesture in the language of attachment, seeking closeness to its safe person at the very moment it is least able to protect itself. It's telling you, in the only way it can, you are the safest thing in my world. But here's where it gets interesting, because this trust has a language you can actually see. Watch your cat when it's resting near you. Every so often it looks at you and slowly, almost lazily, closes its eyes and opens them again. That slow blink isn't tiredness. In 2020, researchers at the University of Sussex confirmed what cat owners had suspected for years. The slow blink is a genuine signal of contentment and trust. A cat's way of saying it feels no threat from you at all. And here's the part that changes everything. When the scientists slow blinked back, the cats became more likely to approach them. It's a conversation, a quiet, wordless exchange that only happens once a cat has decided you're not a danger. You're family. Now, here's a question almost nobody asks. When did cats and humans start sleeping side by side? The answer is, far longer ago than you'd think. On the island of Cyprus, archaeologists uncovered a grave dated to around 9,500 years ago. Inside it, a human, and buried carefully beside them, a cat. Not eaten, not discarded. Placed there, deliberately, as a companion for whatever came next. It's the oldest evidence we have of this bond, older than the pyramids, older than writing itself. And cats were never truly tamed the way dogs were. They came to us. When the first humans stored grain in the Fertile Crescent, the mice came for the grain. And the wild cats came for the mice. The boldest, calmest cats, the ones who could tolerate living beside us, stayed and thrived. In a sense, cats chose domestication. They walked into our lives on their own terms, and thousands of years later, one of them is asleep on your chest. And then there's the purr. We treat it as a simple sign of happiness, but it is far stranger than that. A cat's purr vibrates at a frequency between roughly 25 and 150 Hz. And here's the curious thing. Those very same frequencies, in medical research, are associated with healing, with bone density, with tissue repair, with the easing of pain. Some researchers have proposed that the purr may be a kind of self-repair mechanism, a way for a cat to soothe its own body. But cats also purr for us. There's a specific purr, the solicitation purr, with a subtle high cry folded inside it, pitched to the same frequency as a human baby's cry, so that we find it almost impossible to ignore. When your cat purrs against you in the dark, it may be calming itself, calming you, and speaking to something ancient in your brain all at once. So why you? In a house full of people, a cat will often choose one. Not always the one who feeds it, and not always the one who fusses over it the most, but the one whose rhythm it trusts. Cats are extraordinary readers of the body. Your breathing, your heartbeat, the slow drop in your temperature as you drift towards sleep. These are signals, and your cat learns them. It settles against the person whose nervous system it has come to read, the person whose calm it can borrow, and over a long night pressed together, two very different animals begin, quietly, to breathe in time. There's one more thing I need you to know, and it might be the most important part of this video. If your cat has slept beside you for months or years, and one night it simply stops, don't dismiss it. Cats are creatures of deep habit, and a sudden change in where they sleep is one of the earliest signs that something is wrong. Often it's emotional, a new pet, a new person, a shift in the household that feels enormous to them even when it seems small to you. But sometimes it's physical. A cat that stops jumping onto the bed may not have lost interest. It may be in pain and hiding it, the way cats always do. And in older cats, changes in sleep are a hallmark of feline cognitive dysfunction, a kind of feline dementia that affects around 28% of cats between 11 and 14 years old, and more than half of cats over 15. Your cat has no words. Its behavior is the only sentence it can write. So, when the nightly ritual changes, pay attention. So the next time you wake at 4 in the morning with a small warm weight against your chest and one paw resting, impossibly gently, on your arm, remember what's really happening. Your cat walked past every safe, warm, hidden place it owns, and it chose you, because beneath the aloofness, beneath 9,000 years of quiet companionship, one truth remains. To sleep beside you is, for your cat, the safest place in the world. And honestly, the science suggests it might be doing something good for you too. If this changed the way you see your cat, subscribe and stay a while. Because next, we're decoding that slow blink, what your cat is really saying when it looks at you and closes its eyes. And the answer is even softer than you'd expect.